Hello everybody, and welcome back to another NHL 20 franchise mode with the Ottawa Senators. Currently sitting on the new year, January 2nd, 2020, 40 games into the season, and we're 18, 16, and 6, fourth in the Atlantic, and that's not where we want to be. We want to be much lower in all of the standings, so we want to have a good pick this year. I believe I left off the last episode by saying I'm going to make some moves to try and kind of take away what talent this team has, so we can get a good pick. I'm not really too sure where. Like a lot of these guys, I don't really want to trade. Like, obviously I'm not going to trade Kachuk. I'd like to keep Tierney. Peugeot's a free agent at the end of this year, so if I'm trading anybody, it might make sense to trade him, even though he's been a lifelong Senator. I'm not trading Colin White. Anisimov, I probably will end up trading him. Maybe Brown, maybe Bobby Ryan. But his contract, don't imagine a lot of teams are going to want that. We have good news though, and Brandstrom is up to an 81 overall. Started the season at 78, I believe. 18 points in 40 games, and he's a plus 11. So he's doing exactly what we wanted him to do. Goalies, Nilsson and Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson's really not doing good, so we're gonna let him play. I'm gonna sim up 2-3 weeks, something like that, and then see what the roster is doing, and then from there I'll decide if we need to make a trade or not, because I really don't want to have a middle of the pack type pick in the first round. I'd much rather have like a top 5, top 6, just because I believe there's prospects. Even a top 10 would be great, but a top 5 would be ideal. As we lose first game of the new year there, 2-1 against Florida. And Tampa Bay got us big time. We kind of put a little comeback on. 7-5. If you guys watch 2BC Productions, you'll know all about Jamel Smith. So another loss there. Coming down here against the Capitals. And Gustafson's available. Let's make sure he's playing. Joey Dackard. Not terrible. I think I also said that in the last episode too, is they definitely didn't do him any favors. I believe he'll be better than that, but this is what it is. I'm concerned about our lack of scoring. I'm not. I believe after 42 games we have a serious lack of goal production. We need more time. .24 Capitals. Only one overtime loss. So they're doing pretty good. So we should not beat them. And we don't, but we did get a point. So we have 1 point in 3 games of the new year. Anthony Duclair is available to play in the next game. We'll wait, so we don't want him getting hurt again. Also, the last episode, I believe everybody and their mother was getting hurt, and we'd put them back in the lineup in their first game back, they would be getting hurt. Callahan's got, what's that, 13? 12. Now I sound like an idiot, but it's early, so cut me some slack here. I'm just trying to see who -7 +4. It's like Ryan Callahan's doing better, so I'm gonna take him out. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Chemistry is not really important right now, especially that we're trying to lose. So we got back-to-back games here. Detroit and Montreal. Well, we're at least getting 1 point. We got 2. Great. And Peugeot. Awesome. Goal above, we can just replace you. Nice. Another loss. What was that? 3 points in 5 games? We could do this trade. This trade might be what we need. To kind of... We're getting good value. A second and a third. So we'd have to re-sign him. It's a good trade, and it might help our standings and losing more. We get a second and a third for this year, so we would have 4 seconds this year and 3 thirds. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. As they would say, we're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I wasn't like trying to get rid of him. He's a right winger or left winger. But he's just a high overall. And we're trying to lose. So we're gonna call it Balchers. Yep. Go to edit lines. Rudolph's Balchers. Mesnikov. Yeah. Again, not worried about chemistry, so it works out. Carcone. Special teams. Lassie Thompson. Just again, because we want him to develop. So extras, 3-on-3. Just put a defenseman on. Just say Percy or England. Corrado. Right, yeah. Extra attacker. Yep. Looks good. There we go. Just made a trade and downgraded by, what was it, 4 overall. So that's hopefully it'll be a good move, but as you can see, we score right there in the first period. And we're getting another point, and we're getting 2 points because our defenseman has to go and score in overtime. But we're down to 6th though in the Atlantic, so now Vitaly Abramov, really? Head coach automatically replace. Three to 2. Are you kidding me? 5 to 4, and we were down 3 to 2. Against a 27 win team when we had 20. We're coming up on the All-Star break here. And we 5 goals. 4 goals in the 3rd period. I should just trade everybody at this point. And well, thank you. I'm glad that you're happy. Because I'm not. Continue. Tom Lindholm. Was he like mid-20s? No, I don't really need him. Fifth in Atlantic. So let's put Abramov back in the AHL lineup. What are you coming for, MacArthur? Yikes. 23 and 40, -1. So my AHL's 23, so they're not doing too bad. 3rd in North standings. Not bad for them. Better than us. More wins. Well, let's get through the All-Star break here. And got another back-to-back. 3 more games in the month of January. Got New Jersey, Buffalo, and Washington. Then we start February off with another back-to-back, or the end January, start February with a game against Washington and then a game against Toronto. And we lose. Good job, boys. Craig Anderson is injured. Oof. I don't remember. Did we? No, we don't have a 3rd goalie up here. I couldn't remember. For some reason, I thought we had one for some reason, but that's alright. Just pick Hoberg up. And Joey Deckard. Another loss. There we go. And Nikita Zaitsev is injured. Okay. We want to lose, but we don't need to lose everybody to injury. Brenstrom first line time? No. I'll be alright. But Yaros. He's a righty, it works. I'll just stick with Yaros in the first line. It's only for What's that? Like 3 games maybe, at the very most. And Chabot. Yeah, so depending on when he gets fully healed, it's either 2 or 3, or 1 or 2. So let's go here against Washington. And we just beat Washington. I see Kachuk got 2. Is that what I just saw? Oh boy. So edit lines manually. Well, he's not fully healed, so no, we're not looking to make that trade. New month here. That was a decent month for our goal. We gotta upgrade something here. We got 1.6 million, so let's just repair some of this stuff. 64, so 61. No, let's just repair it for now. And we can wait on that stuff. Let's go ahead and move operations budget. Move this $30,000 into arena operations, just to give us a little extra to play with. Where am I looking? Standings. So I'm not sure where we left off in the standings at the end of the last episode, but now we are 17th. So we still have a lot of losing to do, but especially to catch up to Anaheim. Let's take a look at the draft class. I forget who it was I liked. I think it was one of these two. Yeah. It was one of these two. So we're gonna need a high pick. Quentin Byfield is also here. Cole Perfetti. There's some good players, but we're just right now not in position to get them. So we're gonna have to do something to worsen the roster. I might call it what you want. I'm gonna see what Anaheim would do with this, or what they want to do with their first. I know they don't want to get rid of it, but let's give them San Jose. A Dallas second. Let's get rid of these picks that we just acquired. Do we have any? I had Sogard, no. Give him Jalopik probably. Will not do anything. No, we're not going to make that trade yet, but later in the year, if we're not close enough, we're definitely going to try and move up to, so we can get one of those players, Carlson or Erskine. Centers done by overall. Call it Jalopik, or probably. So they could use him. they really don't have picks this year. I think it'd make more sense to get a pick for next year. They would be over. So, how much over? I'll take $1 million to start and see what that does. Nothing. So $2 million would do it, and that would definitely go through. Let's see if we can get. Oh, but maybe if we just get a 5th. No, I don't think that would go through. Yeah. I think it's got to be something they want to get rid of. I'll just take a 5th. No. Take a little more salary. Oh, that's all we can take. There we go. Here you go. Now it's time to call up another center. Or is it 4, 4, 5? Yeah, we gotta call up a forward at least. Let's see. Verna, how old are you? 24. Jalopik. Logan Brown. We'll call up Jalopik. Yeah, because Verno's on waivers, so if it doesn't work out, we'll take Jalopik up here. Go to edit lines. They're both 70. So that works out. I don't know either way. Logan Brown. Oh. Norris. Paul. Left wing. Center. Castles. Who's this Castles? Cole Castles. Put Davidson in here. Well, we'll roll with that for now. So we made 2 trades this episode. We got rid of Mikhail Bodker and Artem Anisimov. So we got rid of an 80, 2 80s, right? Maybe an 80 and an 81, something like that. So hopefully that'll help us be worse in the sim. That's the goal, so we can get some of these prospects in the draft. OHL. Scout specific players. It's working on some. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any comments or ideas or anything. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.